Hi guys, welcome to Scorched Earth Tarot. This is going to be a mid-month reading for the month of November for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant. If you don't know what your moon and rising signs are, have a look in the description box below. I've got all the information down there for you that you could possibly need. Same goes for booking personal readings, that's all in there as well. So, because this is a mid-month, I want it to be like significantly shorter than the videos that I do for the general monthly reads. I'll try not to keep you too long. What I want to do is just check in with your energy, see where you're at. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to see what's coming up for the next 2 weeks in November, and then take some advice cards. See if we can't help you along your way a little bit. Also, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how humbled I am by how the channel is growing. I love it so much. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, I hope you find something here for you all, and that you will consider also subscribing. That would be awesome. So, with all that out of the way, here I have 3 cards for Leo, please, for the last 2 weeks of November, 15th to the 30th of November. 3 cards for Leo. Tower's flipped. I'm not going to take it, but I'm giggling because I've literally just done Scorpio. Oh, there you are at the bottom of the deck, Leo. I've just done the Scorpio mid-month, and Leo came out really strongly in that. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, maybe go cross-watch that, because there might be something in there for you. 3 cards for Leo, please. Goodness, wasn't entirely what I'd anticipated. No, that's far too many cards. I'm not taking all of those. That's mental. Start again. Leo. Like, yeah, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, 100% go and watch that video, because y'all got a thing going on. 2 more for Leo, please. That is madness. This card came up as well. I'm going to put it back because it didn't jump. It's the 7 of Wands. It's about a certain defensive energy between you and Scorpio. Leo. Whoa. There you are, slap bang in the middle of your reading, looking all beautiful. It's the Sun. I really prefer to see the Sun card for Leo in a reading than Strength. Strength is inner character, you know. It's all built through being strong through adversity. The Sun is about getting in touch with what really makes you happy. You know, and that's a good place for a Leo to sit. Can I have one more card for Leo, please? One more card for Leo for the last 2 weeks of November. Temperance. So we're going all major arcana for the last 2 months. 2 months. I keep saying that, the last 2 weeks. But the 3 of Wands has flipped as well, so that's about movement. That's about things happening. We've got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So we've got Death. Card number 13 of the major arcana, obviously the card of Scorpio, as I've said, but it's about transformation. It's about endings, yes, but it's also about beginnings, because they're inherent in both. Like, they literally live within each other. You can't have an end without a beginning. You can't have a beginning without an end. It's just as it is. So this could be a Scorpio that's heavily on your mind at the moment. If it isn't, I'm going to try not to make the videos cross over too much, then perhaps you're experiencing the ending of something. Perhaps. But more likely, you're sitting in an energy of transformation, I think. Like, you're looking to transform some aspect of your life. Something is going on. The reason that I don't think necessarily it's a beginning, an ending, beg your pardon, and more a transformation, is because you've come out as the Sun. You know, this is something that you're happy with. This transformation is something that you are really all about. And like, it's so beautiful. Look at that. And the last card we've got, card of Sagittarius, number 14 in the Major Arcana, but it's Temperance. It talks about healing. You know, maybe there's been a rift in some sort of relationship that you've got, and it's transforming, you're fixing the issues. Maybe truth is in there somewhere, you know, something that's been withheld. I'm going to pull another couple of cards and just see what that is. Temperance again, yeah. So it's the healing of some conflict that you've had, some ending that you've had. Something's getting transformed in your life, Leo, and it's coming in the last 2 weeks of November, and it's going to have a remarkably healing effect on not just you and not just them, but on the whole situation. Like, I'm just drawn to the fact that I've slapped that card down in between those two. Like, it's the bridging of these two energies working together. Yeah. Take it as it resonates to you. It may not be a Scorpio. It may just be a significant relationship in your life. It may be something else. It may be a different situation. But whatever it is, it's healing. Healing is coming, and it's important. Not just to you, but to the other person as well. We've got the Page of Wands as well. It's another card of Sagittarius, but for me, it's a card of new starts. It's about being excited about a new start. It's you know, the Page is a messenger, and he's got a job to do, and it could be that what starts this Temperance energy off is a passionate message coming in for you. But I feel almost actually slightly, I've got butterflies. It's almost like a happy agitation to get started on something new. Maybe you're waiting for a message. What's coming in for Leo in the 2 weeks between the 15th and the 30th of November, please? What's coming in for Leo in those 2 weeks, 15th to the 30th? Three cards for what's coming in for Leo. This is beautiful. One more card for Leo, please. I'll get there in a second. Hang on. One more card for Leo, please. The last 2 weeks of November. That's the one. We've got the Three of Swords, the Star, and the Six of Swords. Now, two of those cards are traditionally quite miserable, but I don't see them like that this month. This is the card of a broken heart. Like, usually in the standard decks, it's just a big big red heart on a grey background, and it's raining, and there are just three swords piercing the heart. But this is slightly different, and I find it interesting that the swords are in the ground around her, you know. There's a certain guarded element to this, guarded feeling to it. It's almost like wearing your heartbreak like an armour. The reason that I quite like the fact that it's here is because it's here with the star. And the star is all about hope. It's about following your star. It's about clinging to something in the sky and it coming true. It's the wish coming true, actually. But rather than the fairly visceral image that you get on the standard deck, like, this has got a kind of aged look to it. It's historical, you know. What's coming up is healing. What you've been hoping for, what you've potentially been manifesting, it's coming through. I'm quite surprised that there aren't a couple of other cards, maybe like Judgment or the Magician, maybe somewhere on here. There's a lot of fire. A lot of fire here. Temperance twice, the Sun, Page of Wands. This is an old heartbreak. And maybe this message that you're waiting to come in, maybe from the Scorpio, maybe it's starting the process of fixing this. This is coming in. And it's followed by the Six of Swords. And I feel like this is an opportunity to move away from the heartbreak. That's the feeling that I'm getting really strongly off that. It's Leo moving away from. I'm going to take one more for that. Whoa. Okay. Right, Leo. You're leaving the past behind. Whatever this heartbreak is to you, and take it as it resonates, because it might not be like a romantic relationship. This could be a family feud. This could be, a squabble where you've fallen out and you haven't seen each other for a long time. It could be a friend. Take it as it resonates to you. But this is the energy that you're moving forwards in. Right? We've got another page. And this page has got hold of something really precious. I mean, look how besotted he is with it. He understands its value. This is a message too, potentially. Maybe a message of someone saying, I now understand your value. But it's a new start. Again, I would see pages as new starts. It's starting off low, yes, but they are moving. And then we've got the Emperor and the Star. Now, it might be that it's an Aries and Aquarius that you're dealing with, potentially, but it doesn't have to be. It's taking control of your own wish, your own healing, whatever you've wished for so hard in this star here. Like, you get to take control of that. You get to move it forwards. So the Emperor is, although he's depicted as static on this card here, there's definite movement implied. An empire doesn't stand still, or it fades away. This is movement towards your star. This is movement towards healing. It's movement towards stripping off of armour, actually. I'm starting here and moving along this way, Perhaps you've been in charge of your shit. This is a fire element card, And although you've got those nice red robes on, looking very sumptuous and stuff, underneath, you've been pretty armoured, guarding yourself, This is allowing you to strip down. This is allowing you to do all of this. I love it. I'm being vulnerable. Because that's true Leo strength, that to be able to hurt and to forgive and to move on, because Temperance talks about forgiveness as well. We've got that twice here. Perhaps, it's you forgiving someone else. Maybe it's someone else forgiving you. Whatever it is, it's tremendously healing. It also talks about patience. But that stripping down of the armour is really important for a Leo. You don't want to be a battle cat. You want to be a pussy cat. Right, let's get 3 cards of advice for Leo for the last 2 weeks of November, please. If you are not dealing with Scorpio, I will eat my boots. It's the Tower, the Empress. Can I have one more card of advice for Leo, please? One more card of advice for Leo. That came up as a card of advice for Scorpio as well. So we've got the Tower, we've got the Empress, and we've got the Five of Wands. This is the card of Scorpio in the Major Arcana. This is Taurus or Libra potentially. But I don't feel like that's important because I feel like this is energetic advice. And then we've got the Five of Wands. Prepare for a shock. Prepare for a real outpouring of emotion. I think, you know, look at all the water on here. This is the only deck that I've got that depicts water on the Tower card. And as we know, like, water in the tarot symbolises emotions and feelings. You know, I think this is going to be quite a shock when this person unleashes all of this, you know, that they've been holding back. And if it is a Scorpio, there's going to be some pretty deep feelings down there, but they're going to stop repressing them. And then we have the Empress. And the Empress is all about fertility and abundance and the creation of new things. You know, she's often depicted as pregnant, but I feel like this is asking you to employ a level of compassion. You know, she's also the divine counterpart of the Emperor here. So this could be a twin flame situation, but it's more likely a soulmate situation, I would say. Romantic or not, you know. Because they don't have to all be romantic partners. But compassion is what I'm getting here from this. You know, be open to the birth of something new. And what I think that, you know, we've got death, clearing out old things, transformation. We've got Tower, which takes away faulty foundations. You know, anything that's built incorrectly gets washed away with the Tower. This is an opportunity to start again, to create something new and to do it better. And then we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is about conflict. And I feel like the advice that this is giving you here is to not to slide into this energy. Not to feel like you need to go over the old ground over and over again. Once, yes. Let them get all of this emotion out. Let it all come. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how you felt. But from that point on, you know, don't use it as a stick to beat them with, I think. Because ultimately, this is what you want. Temperance and the Sun. You're all about this. So leave it in the past and treat them compassionately. Wow, if you're not dealing with a Scorpio, I'd probably just retire from tarot or something. I don't know. But this is a very specific message for someone, just as the Scorpio reading was very specific as well. Like, this is going to resonate definitely with some Leos and some Scorpios out there. So I'm going to leave it there because I like to keep these nice and short. And I've got stuff to do also. But thank you very much for taking the time to stay with me for this. And I will see you in the December monthlies. Okay, take care.